the fight week? How are you feeling this time?
I'm feeling good, yeah, I'm ready to go. Weight's good, energy's good, yeah.
You had Arlene a while ago, obviously you know each other well. She even said like since she's fought 7 years, you kind of become close friends, almost messed each other, congratulate you on big wins, but you have to put that aside now.
Yeah.
When that much time has passed this first fight, is it really like a rematch or is it kind of like a new opponent?
We were only really starting off back then. I think it's going to be a totally different fight. Like I'm looking forward to it.
She's almost similar to herself. She said from that first fight, her whole kind of personal life has changed. She was obviously kind of saying much to young kids then, just her whole life outside the game has changed. Because you've been through a similar journey. She mentioned how she's evolved. How do you think you've evolved in those 7 years since the fight?
7 years. Starting off it was tough, and I've learned the game now, and right now I think I'm complete as a fighter, a whole
Yeah. How kind of satisfying is it to get back in action? Obviously, there was a lot of talk about the fight with Leah that got called off. Was that frustrating for you? Are you ready for that?
Absolutely. Like she wasted my time. She wasted me time doing that. Like I trained like up to that, and deep down inside I knew she was gonna pull out. Like, and she did. Like, so it was no like surprise to me. Like it's just that she wasted my time and money and energy. Like, you know.
What do you expect from Arlene now? You've got like face on for a second time.
Sorry, what was that?
What do you expect from Arlene on Saturday in the fight?
I'm expecting like explosive hands and her coming out to actually take each other's heads off. Yeah, we are we're friends. Like, but this is the game, and we're ready. We're ready to fight. Like, winning her will give me a step forward. Like, you know, because she's fought for the title 4 times. I fought for it once. I'm ready to do it again. So, yeah.
So where do you rank Arlene compared to the last two Australian opponents that you've had?
Oh, I think Arlene is much better. Like, I think she's much skilled than the other opponents. Like, you know, I didn't have a great one last time. Like, but I think Arlene is a top contender.
Yeah, the last one didn't go as planned. So what happened there, and how do you avoid that happening again?
Yeah, I had personal issues last fight. Like, you know, and I had a good training camp, like, but yeah, fight week fell apart for me as my uncle had committed suicide. So going into that fight, I was a bit all over the place. Like, so yeah, that's what happened. Simple. I know what happened and why I should have pulled out, but I didn't, because I'm not a pulled out artist. Hence later. But there you go.
Sinead, how are you?
Oh, it's a crack.
So look, you were just mentioning there, the last year was a bit of a shit show really. Obviously, you had that family tragedy on fight week before the last one, and then you had the Leah fight falling apart. How good does it feel to be actually going into a fight this week and, you know, with a sense of normality in the air?
Yeah, good. Having my headspace is that's what it's all about. Like, I'm so many years in the game. Like, I should have bloody known. Like, but I took me chances and it didn't work out. Like, but other issues you can fix, but your mentality you can't. I understand that now.
Okay.
I'm 100% this time.
Looking at the division as a whole now, I know that the Leah fight would have been a huge one for either of you to come out of there with your hand on top. Would have been, or your hand raised, come out on top of that fight if it had happened, would have been massive. We all know what the implications would have been. What I asked Arlene the same question here. Are you looking past this fight? Do you have a plan in place if you get your hand raised this Saturday night? Do you know what you want next?
I would love if my hand get raised, I win this fight. Like, I'd love. There's 2 titles floating about, so I'd like either one. Larissa, Cyborg, let's go.
Yeah. Have you been looking at the women's flyweight, the PFL tournament?
Oh, amazing! So much talent in that division. Like, and yeah, I was watching it there a few weeks ago, and I'm looking forward to Valentina fighting Dyer. Is it the girl? Is it? Yeah, so that's going to be a great fight. Like, yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Yeah.
I asked your opponent a similar question earlier. Both of you have been doing this a long time. Are you looking very far into the future? Do you have a time frame of how much longer you want to keep going with this?
I'm doing this leading years, like, and I would fight on forever if I could, and I know it won't. It doesn't work that way. Like, but my body is fresh. It's not giving in, and once that's gone for me, I'm not hanging them up yet. Thank you.
Sinead, so I asked Arlene the same question earlier, so I want to ask you as well. You had a close split decision lost to Arlene back in 2017. How do you plan to change your game plan this time around to make absolutely sure that the judges see it your way this time?
You can never make it. You can never make sure. Like it's that's out of your control. What the judges do. Like, and my hand when it comes to that, like the judges, like it's not in my favour. It hasn't been in my favour. You know what I mean? I could have a totally different record if it was up to fair judging, but it ain't.
Right, and of course you were scheduled to face Liam McCourt there back in Belfast, just to pull out with the injury.
Wink, wink.
It didn't seem like you won that fight back, but is that something you're open to in the future, or is it like you say, a waste of time?
It's like I'm not gonna like what do it on a training camp for her to pull out. Like if it's, I don't think she's gonna fight me again. I need some, like I'm gonna sign it. I'm gonna sign the paper. Well, like I don't know what will she like.
Right.
You know.
Okay, and if you get your hand raised this weekend, what's your kind of plan for the future? Are you still chasing the Bellator title? And if so, how long do you think you'll take to get there?
Absolutely, I'm chasing titles, and there is 2 titles now.
Right.
So we can. So yeah, I have options, like you know. Yeah.
Right.
2 hard fights, but like let's go. Like I'm all for it. And I'll go in there. Cyborg became a wrestler when I fought her. 2 of us went at it toe to toe. Like I've nothing to be absolutely ashamed of in that fight. And would I do everything again? I would, but this time, next time, I have a different plan. So yes.
Right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Sinead, do you feel any pressure for fighting in front of a home crowd, or do you embrace the feeling?
I absolutely embrace it. Like you know, it's as I said, I've got a few fights now under me belt. Like you know, so yeah, I think like them kind of feelings are long gone. Like yeah.
How do you foresee the fight playing out?
Like it's new gloves, and I've tried them on me, and they're pretty much like knockout fucking gloves. Like I think this can go. Like this is gonna be an absolute banger. Yeah, so I had to be careful. She used to be careful. That's the way I see it going. Yeah.
Shannon, you followed Cyborg's boxing career?
Yeah, I have.
A few days ago.
All right, Daddy.
Watched much of it?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I was
What are
watching.
your thoughts as a boxer? Boxing background?
Yeah, opponents aren't great. I'd like to see her up the game, like, but yeah, she looks like she's doing great. Like she's a top athlete in the game. Like you know, man, who does it better than fucking Cyborg? Like.
Very good.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Thank you.